Hey, good day, everyone. Welcome back. This is Mr. Titten, and today we're going to talk about flash fiction, but specifically, how can you make one powerful moment the focus of your story? This is flash fiction, so you do not have time to be big and drawn out. You have to be focused. You have to focus on a singular moment. So let me tell you how to do that today. So the first thing that I want you to think about is, writers, do you want to make your flash fiction more powerful? Well, here's a secret. Do not tell your character's whole story. Instead, zoom in on one powerful moment. That's what readers will remember and feel. So zoom in, tight, compact. That's what flash fiction is. So here's something that you should consider, right? Just as this picture of the Earth is taking from a way far out angle, we're zooming in. I want you to think about your favorite movie or book. There's usually that one scene that stands out, right? The moment when something changes. Maybe the character makes a big choice or faces fears or says something that they've never done or said before. That's kind of what flash fiction is. Instead of the whole movie, you want to focus in on that one character moment or that thing that's your story's heart. Okay, so focus, zoom in. That's what flash fiction is all about. So let me give you a few examples, right? I have three pictures here. One is kind of the way zoomed out. All the way to the right is the way zoomed in. So let's think you're writing a story about a girl, right? And she wants to become a soccer star. Now let's zoom in a smidge. Instead of writing about her whole soccer season, focus on the one game where she misses a goal, but she decides never to give up. Now let's zoom in a little bit more. That moment actually tells us everything about who she is. By zooming in this way, you actually say more because the details are stronger and the emotions are real and the reader feels like they're there. So let's look at another example, right? Let's focus way out on the picture to the left, right? A family. Imagine you're writing a story about a child who maybe finds out that their parents are getting divorced. I know, super depressing, right? But rather than focusing way out on the entirety of the drama, zoom in a little bit. Instead of telling the whole story of how he feels or she feels over weeks and months, focus on a singular moment where that character overhears a conversation or at the exact second where that character decides to confront the parents. That single scene can carry all the emotion, and it makes your story tighter and more powerful. So focus not out on the big picture, but zoom in super close. By zooming in, you actually say more, remember? Because details are stronger and the emotions are real, and the reader feels like they're there. So zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. So let's wrap it up. Today, we talked about zooming in your flash fiction to make those moments more powerful. So I want you to constantly ask yourself, what one moment really matters? Highlight it and then cut it or shrink the parts that aren't helping to build your way away from that one moment. Zoom in tight. Your job is to make that one moment shine. That's how short flash fiction stories become unforgettable. Now go out there, give your flash fiction a focus, and I can't wait to read your stories. Thanks so much for joining me today. Remember, good luck, and I'm here to help, and I'll see you next time. Bye.